Hello there. My name is Cat Grumbling, and my country is named Kaigur, spelled Kygur. So my flag is right here. It's my favorite colors. Purple is my top favorite, and then pink, which are the stars, which look like flowers, but they're stars. And then there's gold glitter, just everywhere. Okay, so the dominant language in my country is called Moglish, and no one has ever heard of Moglish because it is not a real language, but in my country it is. I do not speak Moglish, I speak English. Moglish is a type of English, but nobody really cares. The population size is 100,000, otherwise known as 100,000. And going into politics. A dictator rules over the country of Kaigur. Leaders are chosen through voting, and then the top 5 with the most votes go into a fashion competition, and whoever is the most fabulous, trendiest, and unprecedented wins. The current leader chooses who the next dictator is going to be. One rule of the country is that everyone must stay fab, and if you aren't fab, then you are gonna have to go home. Like, go home to America or something. Like that's just not okay. Okay, education. The schools in Kaigur are required to teach English, arithmetic, government economy, psychology, philosophy, and art history. All of them for a reason. Citizens of Kaigur need to know basic math and English, but also need to be able to think deeply and have understanding of poetry and all the worldly things, and be able to form an opinion and fight for their opinion. Have a reason for that opinion. Other classes in the educational system are communication skills, which I think we need in our current educational system. I think we need physiology, agriculture, anthropology, ideology, sex education, plus physical and mental fitness health, which are in Kaigur's educational system. Every student must express their understanding verbally to their teachers. They must be unique individuals, and they are strongly encouraged to stand out. Those who understand these concepts get the best jobs and careers, basically. Its educational model isn't too different from our current one. Kaigur supports individualism and romanticism. It encourages success among all people, and success in Kaigur means that they find their strengths and weaknesses, accept who they are, and live to be the best people that they can be. That's success. The current school system focuses on getting A's and taking difficult classes just to get into a big expensive school where only a fraction of students thrive and are successful in. Some people don't even get into those big schools that they want to get into. It's just crazy. So school day in Kaigur is 5 hours. 1 hour for each class. School starts at 8:30 and ends at 1:30 p.m. Lunch starts in 6th period and ends after school. On Mondays, school starts at 10 o'clock and ends at 3. On Fridays, students with the highest participation points in their classes are allowed to skip 5th period and go eat lunch, leaving whenever they want to. School in Kaigur is mainly participating and speaking up. You can't be shy in a school in Kaigur. It's not gonna work. You're gonna fail all your classes. So everyone's taught to speak up and talk and participate in all of their classes. Students must know how to write their thoughts down, but it's more important to express everything clearly and verbally. That's very encouraging, Kaigur. Students will be required to apply for jobs at 15 years old, but they're only allowed to be hired at 16. While they're 15, employers help and train them so they know their work environment before they start and get paid. Everyone is required to train in 5 different work environments on every school day. and if parents want, they are allowed to have their child take a class that studies the career path they choose. While students are while students are 15, they take an aptitude test. They're inspired to follow what the test says, but are allowed to follow whatever path they choose. Kaigu's unemployment rate is 2.5%. There are no government programs to help unemployed citizens because those who are unemployed are either too young, too old, have a disability, or are the guardians of children. Everyone is guaranteed to be hired somewhere for something, so nobody really needs to worry. Economics. The economic system in Kaigura uses capitalism or free enterprise. This is because Kaigurian leaders want people to express themselves and have as much freedom as possible. They encourage expansion and business reformation. Society uses cats and kittens as a monetary unit. Cats are equal to 10 US dollars and kittens are equal to 5 US dollars. Cats and kittens are actual animals. The government raises them. Cats is spelled K-A-T-Z and kittens is spelled K-I-T-T-E-N-Z. Just a little fun fact. So, who makes the laws? The dictator of Kaigura makes the laws. He or she is usually the judge. In this case, she. I am the judge. But there's an actual judge who determines whether he or she is lawful along with the rest of the country. So basically, like, the judge, like, the country is the jury, and then the judge is the judge, and then I'm, like, the top judge. And the way that works is everyone has their say, which is quite chaotic, but everyone has their say, and then the judge, like, if it's something regarding the dictator, then the judge judges me, which is who is the top judge, and then yeah, so that's how that works. Okay, so when someone breaks the law, they're arrested and taken to the room. The room is a square white room with no windows, no furniture, no nothing, basically, no visible door. It's just a big white box, just white, just boring, nothing to do, no food, no nothing. So, like, depending on what law they broke decides how long they stay there. For terrible crimes, criminals spend years in the room. After that time period, they're taken out and executed. Like, if a man murdered another, this would apply to him. If a teenager shoplifted or was out messing around after curfew, he or she would have to spend a week in a room and take an extra class on criminology at school. People don't know if or when they'll get out of the room. If a woman had an abortion, she would have to go to counseling for a year. Certain crimes are treated respectively. Abortion is illegal in Kaigura. So, Kaigura doesn't trade with anybody. They're seen as selfish, but they aren't. They are just self-sufficient. And if a country really, 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 really needs something, then they will provide cosmetics, clothes, and types of transportation, but not usually. And they absolutely do not trade with Western countries. This is because Kaigura people believe that Westerners disrespect culture and art. They just straight dislike Westerners, and it's just like, Westerners suck. So, yes, Kaigura has its own military. It has 4 branches: the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, and the Kitties. Kitties is spelled K-I-T-T-Y-Z. Volunteers are taken, and in the instance that Kaigura was in war, some civilians would have to enter. So the types of transportation. The main type is miniature rockets. That's the primary form. They're quick, efficient, and affordable. affordable. The second type of transportation is Pegasi. That is the plural of Pegasus. They are also available to the public. The rockets in Pegasi provide a healthier way to move from place to place. The rockets are electric and the Pegasi are alive and only need food and water. This is a Pegasus. If you didn't know, what a beautiful Pegasus. I love this Pegasus. So people just like they can either just run or they can fly, and it's just so much better than those Western cars and trucks and stuff. Like, who needs cars and trucks when you have a Pegasus? Okay. So, Kaigurudan clothing is extremely colorful and brilliant. Women wear dresses, skirts, blouses, and lots of accessories. Just, like, you gotta it's all about jazzing stuff up. You have to be out there. You have to be, bam, just, you know. So, that's a woman dress. Men wear sharp suits, for formal, formalness, and they wear polished casual looks made by fashion designers just going out for a day or to school. Being fabulous is what all people strive for in Kaiguru. As long as you aren't dirty and lazy, you have potential to be fab. Everyone grows up and they strive to be so fabulous that everyone is jealous. And that's why everyone is equally fabulous, because they're so fabulous that you can't really top anybody because everyone's at the top. So the most popular music style in Kaiguru is R&B, along with indie rock and reggae. The dominant sport in Kaiguru is track and field. Basketball, soccer, and volleyball are also popular sports. Track and field is what Kaiguru is known for. Christianity is the main belief system in Kaiguru. There are over 100 churches there. So nobody's separated according to race or ethnicity. Everyone is grouped together, although the majority of people are African, South American, and Caribbean. Sorry. Kaiguru is an eastern island that is bigger than Japan. It has grasslands, forests, mountains, and a dormant volcano named Mount Khailum. Khailum is Latin for heaven, because the volcano is so big it just reaches towards heaven. Most people live in grasslands and on the beach. It's a very relaxing country, kind of like Hawaii, but better. The FAB competition to choose the next leader is held inside the volcano. Everyone must attend, because it's the biggest events of the year. And even though they're scared out of their minds that Khailum is going to erupt, they still go because it's so big. That is my country, and I hope you liked it. Bye.